I'm at 9605 Southwest 50th, so it's a corner lot. So here's basically the side of the lot. It's on the corner of 50th and Brugger. Here's Brugger. And then here is 50th. There's a couple speed bumps, but it's a pretty quiet street. It's a mix of houses that are a little bit more run down and then older ones that have some charm. But overall, it looks like a nice neighborhood. So this house, they fenced off the front yard to give it some privacy. It was definitely done by a fixer, a flipper, not a fixer. But so there's certain things that I do have a few concerns about. So, for example, the garage is definitely sloped towards the house, and there's no drainage right in front of the garage door. So as you can see, it really kind of is going to pool up here, and then it's probably going to pool up over there. So they've done new paint. So here's the front courtyard area. And then walking in through the front door. So they have used a laminate flooring, and I can definitely tell that it is not level in places because the floor is a little bit more squishy. So you walk in and it's open here. It does have popcorn ceilings. And so it was built in 1977. You would need to test that for asbestos before taking it out. So here's a slider that goes out to that front courtyard area. And then the kitchen, it's a nice kitchen. They've done a granite countertop slab, white cabinets. Let's see if they're soft close. So soft close drawers, soft close cabinets. They've done a big undermounted sink, and it's all new windows throughout. It's got nice light here. Gas range, dishwasher right next to it. In fact, let me see if, so the dishwasher barely misses the handle of the sink. And then a micro hood above the dishwasher, and it looks like it does vent to the exterior. Freezer, refrigerator, and then we've got double doors here, and basically they've just put in the shelving all along to make it a pantry. Not very deep, but a good size, a nice pantry space. So here's the view from the kitchen. So you may be able to see a little bit, but so even that living room area slopes down a little bit. So this is basically kind of your dining room area, hallway. So through this door is the two-car garage. And these are all hollow core doors. So two-car garage, new garage door. Lots of space in here. A little cut in here. A door to the outside, but I'm going to bring you to the outside separately. And then here is the living room space. Living room is pretty small, especially with the stairway next to it. And then they have done kind of this tile buildup. It is a wood burning stove. They have a plant sitting in here, a fake plant. Let me see if I see any reason this would not work. No, it's got a damper on it. I'm not seeing any big cracking or anything. So there's nothing off that I'm noticing right away that would mean that that doesn't work. So windows here, again, still the popcorn ceiling. So as you can see, they've literally just staged it with a chair and a pretty small couch because again, it's not a big space with the stairs here. So first I'm going to show you the rooms on the main, and then I'll show you upstairs. So first bedroom on the left, and this bedroom is probably about 10 by 10. And it's got a slider that goes to outside. Most of your yard is on the side, so you'll see a fence along there. Here is the closet. In this room is actually the electric panel. It's a newer 200 amp panel, so that's good. Doesn't have a permit sticker on it, so I look on a system called Portland Maps to see if it has permits. So in the hallway is where we have our laundry. So we've got washer dryer hookups. From what I can see, it looks like it's most likely original galvanized plumbing. I'll do a water test in the bathroom. Galvanized plumbing rusts from the inside out. So if you go away for a while, you'll often see kind of brown water. And the way you know that your plumbing needs to be replaced is that you'll see a decrease in the water pressure. So here's the bathroom. They've basically had a Formica countertop that it looks like they've put a coating on. And then here's the sink. So it's an older looking vanity and backsplash and mirror in here. It doesn't look quite as updated. The shower looks a little bit more updated. So let me try the water. Okay, then I'm going to flush the toilet. So water pressure did not go down, so that's a good sign. And then back behind the door, we've got quite a bit of additional storage, linen closet and stuff. And this does not have the popcorn ceiling. And then at the end of the hall is probably the kind of the bigger bedroom. It's got a big closet. There are no doors on this closet. And then it looks out onto outside where there is a cover. And again, I definitely see, you can maybe tell there is a lump in the carpet here, and then it settles in this outside area. So it's not, the floor is not real level. I'm gonna bring you back through here after I bring you upstairs. So we're going back through the hallway. And then next to that washer dryer is a coat closet that is basically under the stairs. Now the plumbing that I can see here, the waistline does look like a newer plastic waistline. And then here's access to the crawl space. So crawl space does look like it has a black vapor barrier, which is what you want. I can see some of the ductwork going through. It's actually a decent height crawl space in regards to getting under there and doing work if need be. A home inspector climbing around through the crawl space is going to be pretty crucial to make sure that we don't see any issues that are causing this unlevelness of this house. Again, you can see it in that corner too. By the French door, it is lower, and then the baseboard gets higher. So this is really, so far, my number one concern about this house, as well as the layout's a bit choppy. So here are the stairs to go up. We've got carpet here. Okay, so here's another bedroom up here. This is really the master bedroom. So we've got a window up here. That's the chimney for the wood-burning fireplace. Roof looks good. Walk-in closet. Big walk-in closet with a pocket door on the outside, so that's nice. It also feels unlevel up here as well. And then kind of a narrow hallway up here. Here's the second bedroom upstairs. This bedroom is also about a 10 by 10. It feels a little bit bigger just because it has a lofted ceiling. Actually, this is the bedroom that's non-conforming because it does not have a closet. So it's noted 4 bedrooms, but this bedroom doesn't have a closet, so an appraiser's just gonna count this as an office. And then at the end of this hallway is your bathroom. We've got a shower, two sinks, same flooring as downstairs, and same level issue. There's a cutout here in the wall, and this is actually where they have the furnace. So your furnace is in here. Ductwork. It does look like they did new sheathing under the roof, so that's good. They do need to clean up down here. They've got a lot of just kind of random things sitting around, insulation that's not been spread out, that sort of thing. And this house does not have central AC, which we often do not have here. Costs about $5,000 to add it. Okay, so I'm going back through the living room. I'm gonna go to the bedroom with the slider and bring you to the backyard. So we walk out onto a Trek deck, which is nice. And then to the right here is a very old slider that's hard to open. And this is that wooden room. Lots of staining, so you can tell there's been lots of water intrusion. Off of here is a closet, and this is where the gas water heater is. This is a little concerning, the overlap in the flue, because I'd be worried that gas would be coming back here. And this space is probably not big enough for combustible air, so this door should have slats on it as well. So you can see it's, you know, there's just a lot of staining and stuff. So this room is not real useful. I mean, it would be fine as a little outdoor space, but I have a feeling it does leak. And then up above me is where we see the cover, which we could see from upstairs as well. There was that window. And so here's that. So basically you've got this side of the backyard. They've put a lot of extra dirt right here, and I'm concerned that the dirt is right up against the siding, which is going to rot the siding. It needs to be dug out more, but it's like all the extra dirt from the yard they've just kind of piled up here. So even the fence goes down about a foot or so lower than this pile of dirt. And then we walk along this way. We still have the Trek decking. Here was a slider from that other bedroom. And then walk out here, and this is basically your side area. This is interesting too, is that this has got these railroad ties, and then it's got bricks. This is the back of the fireplace. Oh, I know what this is. This is in the garage. There was like an opening space. I'll show you. I'll go back through the garage, but this is concerning. One, termites and bugs love these railroad ties, and this part of the house has this as the foundation of it. So that's definitely concerning. And then here they've basically just opened done a bed for gardening. Again, the grass off the side. That's the front. They've built out a little bit of storage here. Let's see if I can open it. So they've just done a pop out for a little storage shed. Cable. So the yards, oh, and then we've got a tree root that is pushing this sidewalk up pretty dramatically. So I don't know. I'm a little concerned about how unlevel it is, and it's a pretty choppy layout, as well as for resale. The yard is going to be a little challenging since it's not a traditional yard. You're your house is really kind of smack dab in the middle of it, so you're missing out on a lot of space. Let me show you that area again where I see that bump out now on the outside. It also, now that I'm coming back in, even though it's all freshly painted, it does smell a little bit like cigarette smoke. So this bump out in the garage, actually, and you can even see here, this is that area that we saw on the outside. So honestly, they should have just pulled this whole thing off, because there is no foundation. It's literally those railroad ties. So my opinion is a no-go on this. I think that there's going to be a lot of hidden issues with it. And while they're pretty things like the kitchen, I also think a lot of the finishes aren't that exciting. I think they're pretty cheap, and it's just a funky layout.